So we've just bought a tent, a side tent it's supposed to be, for a vehicle for camping, and I just thought I'd do a few videos just to show what it is. It's called a Vida, it's from vidaXL.com, and it's supposed to be a 4-man tent awning, and we're having it to go on this vehicle here. Well, you can see it's a Vauxhall combo, but it's got no like roof railings as such. They're just smooth like bars at the minute. I don't know if you can see that. There's no fixings or anything on it to tighter, so we might have to do suctions over the top. We'll see. But yeah, the boot's like that, and you can, I suppose, put it on the boot, but we're going to try doing it to the side door because I think it'd be a lot easier. So I'll fast forward when we get this out the bag and we'll see where we're at. Right, so the bag comes with your tent poles, which come in that bag there, and excuse me because it's pretty windy, and some set of instructions there which are pretty basic. You've got your bag, which your poles go in there, and you get 3 extendable poles that look like that. They've got like a bend in there, obviously that bends back up. 3 poles, bag, and I haven't seen no tent pegs at the minute, but we'll see when we get going. Watch the space. So that's the tent itself, and then you've got obviously it's a clipping, which I didn't know. I think that's a ground sheet, and it comes with pegs. Alright, so you've got poles, sheet, and the tent bit. Right, let's see if we can get this sorted out. So I've unravelled it. Let's have a look. Unravelled it. You've got this elastic part here with the big red thick straps, which I presume is where your back of your car goes, or side entrance. So I'm going to try and put the elastic bit over the side entrance. So if we spin this round, so that we've got, let's have a look. So basically the front door bit will be this end to the car. Right, let's see how we get on. Right, so 5 minutes and we've got 3 poles in the cream sort of areas hanging out, and then they just have to be lifted up and they slot into, I think, the corners of each part of it, which I'm just going to find and locate, and I'll let you know. Right, so all the 3 poles have been put in and slid into the cream like sleeves in here, and then they come down, clipped onto each one from the tent, and then, like normal tents, slot into the end bits like that on each one of them. So you've got 3, 1, 2, 3, and then what I've done here, I don't know whether I'm doing this right, but I've pegged the inside one so that I can lift this up to the van. Don't know whether I'm doing it the right way around, but we're going to try it. You've got 3 red straps that attach. So basically, if it was going on the back of your car, it would go over and down the other side. Well, I'm doing it to the side of the vehicle, so these are gonna, they've got clips on there, but I might end up having to get some suction cups to go over the van onto the other side. But I've picked the wrong day because it's bloody blowing a hoolie here at the minute, so we'll see. So basically, blind leading the blind, I roughly guesstimated where the front end would be in comparison with that wheel, so it's about probably 2 foot. Put the first peg in, did the same at that side, and then I leant all the tent up again the van, and then grab the red straps, put them over the top, and then we concertina the tent back out that way, and then it's left like your footprint like that for your ground sheet to go in. And I know this is on a hill, so it'd probably stretch out a bit more because we're on a grassy hill where our garden is at the minute. So yeah, I'll show you from the outside quickly. So that's what it looks like. The straps, I've just temporarily put them over the top for now until we figure out what's what. But yeah, not too bad. It took me about half an hour just faffing about. But yeah, looks pretty good. I ain't got them guy ropes down yet, but as you can see, it's on, we're on a, if I go over it you can see, look, we're on a hill. So it will lay flatter on the same sort of angle. Right,